Hey there, Pisces community. Soul Tigress here with a story for this wonderful community. Let's get started. Look at that blue protection. There is protection here. I want to let this Pisceria know you can feel protected even though you don't. Call them guides, call them ancestors. They're right here. And then what I have is realizations and epiphanies. Forgiveness. And I feel like this is out the door right now because it came in reverse. Those emotional ties that have chained us back, that we can let go, but for some reason we choose to still hold on to. Is it because there's a fear of what happens when we finally let go? Sometimes a person can feel like if they let go, then what has happened will be forgotten. And sometimes that can feel like an injustice. But if there's a lesson learned, even if it taught you how to be a better person, it's okay to move forward from. And what I have here is join in at the very top. But it came this way. Join in. And we have moving. Came in reverse. Join in, moving. Decisions. Another one that came in reverse. Healing from past. Another one in reverse. Emotions. There we go. And the only card that was upright is the sentimental feelings. Sentimental feelings that are overlooking all of this. I feel like hindering the flight of this butterfly, of this very beautiful, unique Piscean. Two-way street when it comes to communication. Don't forget that. Even communicating with ourselves. All right, so let's go and talk about the present. Decisions, healing from the past has to do with a Three of Cups energy. Someone else on your boat. Someone else on your boat. Let's get a clarity card for that. All right. Who is this other? What is the clarity card needed for this other on this boat? This, whoever was on your boat, could have happened more than one time. Having more than what you wanted on your boat. There was hidden judgment about it. And that hidden judgment was almost like a blindsidedness. I would say there's a lot of, I'm hearing deception. However, this other person got on your boat, there was some kind of deception. Somebody wanted to keep this Piscean looking off in another direction. Or could this been Piscean here? And the boat that they were on, they really didn't have a choice who was around. Maybe these others never really acknowledged this Piscean energy. A decision with going with the crowd. A judgment call that for some reason they didn't see. And what I'm hearing is that they were led towards. Maybe this join in has to do with some trust stuff. Somebody wasn't being truthful. Not only once, not only twice, 3 times. Shoot, it may have felt like 6 times or even more. I'm hearing there's a lot of hidden stuff though. It's talking about these emotions. That's talking about the past. That's asking Pisces to see their true reflection. Maybe it's the reflection that they want to go in. Maybe it's the reflection that they see themselves in. Whatever it is, they're being asked to look within. Really gaze within. See who this Piscean is. Maybe there's a lot of negative emotions towards themselves. Because I'm noticing that we have the water vessel here that's spilt out. We have one that, you know, is more of what you would call pure energy, positive energy. You have another one that has horns on their head. You have that darker colored wing. So you could say that would be almost the darker energy. For some reason, Pisces in this story doesn't see themselves in the best light. And I'm hearing creativity. Creativity wise. For some reason, they don't feel like they can show up. Pisces definitely goes in the way of their thoughts. Their thoughts are still a very, very young nature, young view. Because remember, Pisces is a polarity of energy. But what I'm feeling like, the view is so young, it leads them to this naiveness, to the contracts when they're up with certain individuals, not seeing the lessons, in other words, of why certain things happened in life. And it really leaves them out. This has left them out, feeling like they can't trust others. This has been the view. This has been the view since they were very young. For some reason, that's the view in a lot of different ways. But for some reason, their thoughts are in a different kind of view. I would say this Piscean could almost come at life very playfully. Very playfully, wanting to start something creatively, but then something happens. They get held up in their thoughts and it goes somewhere else. And it's like they're daydreaming. They stay stuck going off in the opposite direction, but then there's another part of them that is stuck in that daydream. So judgment has been passed on how things work out. And how things work out could have been passed down. And as I say that passed down, I have movement. Movement from this Chariot to a 9 of Wands. Look at this one, daydreaming off in her own time. So here I would say that this one is not just on their own time daydreaming off, but it's kind of consisting of other parts of their day where they're supposed to be moving, creating this fog. All right, so let's get started with this Queen of the Moon Oracle. What will help Pisces for the block that they are facing? Purity. Snow moon. It looks cold. It looks cold where you've been. What is the will that's needed? What is the will that's needed? Needed to get to this purity. Maybe that certain dream of being able to come in a certain way. Seeing yourself a certain way. Instead of seeing yourself from a not so positive view.